Hi, welcome back to the Frugal Homestead. If you are not a subscriber, please consider subscribing and hit that notification button below. So today on the Frugal Homestead, we are going to be winterizing and trimming back our raspberry bushes. So let's get started. So first thing you want to do is you want to know your variety, because different varieties need different things. They need different nourishments, they need different weatherizing, and you need to know your climate zone. So for us here in Ohio, we can cut ours back and mulch them, and that works great. But you may need to do something more or something less depending upon your variety or your climate zone. So today I am going to be cutting mine back, which I do this every fall. You can do this actually fall from, say, here in Ohio between October and March. You want to do them after the leaves have started falling off, but you want to do them before your new leaves have came on, because you don't want to stunt the plant. Also, you can also take up your new plants and transplant them in the fall or the spring. So I prefer to cut mine back during the fall and then transplant during the spring, which we'll do a video in the spring showing you how to transplant. Today we are going to cut them back. We're going to put some worm castings on them, and we are going to mulch them for the winter. And then this bed will be totally taken care of. Okay, so I just wanted to explain to you one of the reasons why you do this. You do this because if you leave the stalks on them, your plant is trying to feed the stalks and the roots all winter long. So if you cut them down, then the energy that is already stored in the roots is feeding only your plant's roots. Plus, in the springtime, whenever they start getting their shoots coming up, it will keep your plants from getting root rot from the shadowing of the stalks that were there from the previous year. Okay. So now we are going to get started on the worm castings and compost. So this is a mixture, and I'm just going to sprinkle this all over it in between so it helps to break down the leaves and gives it the fertilizer for next year's crop. Okay, so I just added a thin layer of wood chips to the bed. There's not enough to get hot because I don't want it to get hot, just enough to hold everything down and winterize it for the winter. I wanted to say, I started this bed with 4 plants 2 years ago. And as you can see, they're all over the place now. We're definitely going to have to separate them in the spring. But I wanted to let you know that because raspberries are very invasive. They kind of take over wherever they're at. So either you're going to have to take care of them whenever they get out of your bed or transplant them somewhere else. Here on our homestead, we have tons of places that we want to plant these. So it's just a matter of separating them next year. But there you have it. The bed's done, ready for winter. We'll come back in the spring, do our transplanting, and this bed's good to go. So thanks for joining us here at the homestead. We hope you join us for our upcoming episodes.